Big Brother 27 recap for September 10, 2025. Tonight is HOH Comp night on CBS's Big Brother 27. When we last left our houseguests, Rachel was eliminated after the White Locust challenge, leaving everyone in shock. The episode opens with the aftermath of Rachel's departure. The Mastermind tells everyone to not get too comfortable since things are just beginning for the month of Mayhem. The HOH is Lauren. She finished the maze in the fastest amount of time and therefore, won. Morgan is upset since Vince chose Lauren instead of her in the White Locust game. He thinks he made the right decision, but still wants to make it up to Lauren. Later on, he talks to Lauren and says they saved themselves and made it to the top 7. She says there is no way she is putting up Ava, Kelly or him, but thinks Morgan is a possibility to go on the block. Vince doesn't want this to happen since they are so close, but Lauren doesn't trust Morgan. He tells her she is not a threat because he wants both ladies by his side as long as possible in the game. Keanu mourns Rachel's elimination. Cue montage of their frenemyship. Ava thinks Rachel's to blame for her own elimination. She plans on working with Lauren, Will, Kelly and Ashley. When she talks to Lauren, Keanu's name gets thrown around for going on the block, as does Morgan's. Ashley enjoys keeping her life as a lawyer a secret while she and Kelly talk about who might be lying about their jobs. Keanu and Lauren talk about her plans for the week. He thinks Morgan and Vince need to be separated and one of them needs to go on the block. Little does he know that Lauren is planning on possibly putting him on the block. Nomination ceremony time. Morgan, Will and Ashley are all on the block. She says it was a hard decision but the best one she could make for now. Her plan is to backdoor Keanu and hopefully get him or Morgan out of the house. Will says it is part of the game and it is what it is. Ashley says that she is gunning for Lauren if she wins next week. Morgan is hurt since she feels betrayed by Lauren and Vince. After the nomination ceremony, Morgan cries to Vince, who feels caught in the middle between Morgan and Lauren. He has no idea what to do if he wins the veto. Later on, she talks to Lauren, but Lauren really doesn't give her much to work with to make her feel safe. Lauren tells Ashley she is not a target, but Ashley is not having it. She plans on winning the veto and getting herself off the block. Will and Lauren talk, even though he doesn't really want to do one-on-one chats with her, or anyone. He just wants her to get to the point so he can move on with his day. Ava plans on winning the veto if she plays to save either Will or Ashley and so Keanu can get backdoored. Ashley and Morgan worry about what will happen if Keanu is backdoored. Later on, Ashley tells Lauren about her conversation with Morgan, while Lauren wonders what to do. POV time. Vince and Ava join Morgan, Will, Ashley and Lauren in the POV comp, which is BB Comics. Before we get to that, Lauren tells Morgan that what is meant to happen will happen, which does not sit well with Morgan, who goes to talk to Vince. He tries to calm her down and convinces her it will be fine if he or Morgan win, but she isn't so convinced. Vince, for his part, is more determined than ever to save Morgan. BB Comics has them on zip lines and putting comics in order and spotting the real ones from the bootlegs. Ashley is in 3rd place, Lauren is in 2nd and Morgan wins POV. Kelly tells Keanu that he might get backdoored. When he finds this out, he goes to Vince, who is in the shower, ask him to go up as a pawn. Vince is interested in this. Keanu then talked to Lauren about going on the block and tries to convince her that him staying will be best for her game, and reminds her that he stuck his neck out for her last week. He also asks her if Vince really helped her out at all. Brother recap September 10, 25, Season 27 Episode 30 POV and Ceremony. Tonight on CBS Big Brother airs with an all-new Thursday, September 10, 2025, Season 27 Episode 30 and we have your Big Brother recap below. In tonight's exciting Big Brother Season 27 Episode 30 called POV and Ceremony as per the CBS synopsis, the houseguests compete to win the power of veto. During the veto meeting, the winner of the competition can keep nominations the same or save someone from eviction for the week. So, visit Celeb Dirty Laundry for our Big Brother recap between 8 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. While you wait for our recap, make sure to check out all our Big Brother recaps, videos, news, spoilers and more, right here. Tonight's Big Brother episode begins now. Refresh page often to get the most current updates. In tonight's Big Brother episode, the house recently visited the White Locust. They were forced into playing the Maniacal Maze. Ava chose Vinny to play. Vinny chose Lauren. Lauren chose Morgan. Morgan chose Rachel. However, Rachel couldn't complete course in time. She was eliminated. She also became the first official member of jury. Rachel being gone was great for so many people's game, and it showed that the Mastermind's month of mayhem was going to be difficult. It wasn't just a day of mayhem. It was a month of the unexpected, and that White Locust determined the new HOH. The person with the fastest time at the White Locust was Lauren. Lauren is the new HOH. With her in power, many felt worried about the judges' alliance. Rachel was in that alliance. It was a group of 5 that was now down to 4. Morgan blamed that on Vinny. She told him that he should never have chosen Lauren. She was left in tears because Vinny chose Lauren over her, and she was afraid she was no longer his number 1. Morgan failed to see all the times that Vinny chose her over Lauren to Lauren's detriment. Vinny has chosen Morgan countless times. She carried him for the most part. Only it was Lauren who used veto to save Vinny from the block. He would have gone home if it had been up to Rachel. He stayed, and he eventually became friends with Rachel, and that might come in handy later on. His alliance was feeling the pressure with their queen gone. They didn't like that Vinny chose Lauren. They were especially upset with him after Lauren locked in her nominations for eviction. She nominated Ashley, Will, and Morgan. Vinny did his best to talk Lauren into not nominating Morgan. He told Lauren a bunch of lies. He said she was his final 2. He added that he'll always choose Lauren over Morgan. He didn't count on Lauren testing those lies by nominating Morgan. It put Vinny in a tough spot. There was the veto competition after all, and so he went back to Morgan offering to use veto on her if he won. He just didn't want to win. He was worried about offending Lauren if he messed with her nominees. He didn't understand at first that that was part of her plan. Lauren has a backup nominee ready to go. She chose Keanu even before she told everyone her nominees. Lauren also made sure that one of them would win veto because she planned on throwing the competition. Her real target was Keanu. She wants to backdoor him. She knows he might win veto if he was nominated regularly, and so sneakily thought putting him as a backup would lessen his chances of taking himself off the block. Lauren told her plan to a few people. They then discussed the plan together because nobody could keep a secret in this house. They even openly discussed not trusting Lauren. They didn't fully buy her plan on one of them getting veto. Morgan feared that Lauren would play and that she wouldn't use it on her. She'd keep it to herself to maintain her nominees. Morgan was extremely paranoid about Lauren because they were both fighting to keep Vinny as an ally. Morgan told her fears to Ashley. They were still aligned. Ashley soon betrayed her by telling Lauren all about the conversation. She hyped it up to the point Lauren now feels Morgan was going to target her next week. Funnily enough, it was Ashley who held a grudge about her nomination. She's very sensitive about it. She said she couldn't wait to target Lauren, and now she was buddying up to Lauren in the hopes of saving Will. Ashley was still going to try for veto to save herself. It's just that she wants to even Will's chances of getting off the block. It would also better her own odds. She would love to be sitting next to either Keanu or Morgan. They were both huge targets. And Ashley would never get sent home before them. The veto competition tonight was BB Comics. They brought that game back. Vinny loved it. Vinny got chosen to play for Morgan, and he actually tried to win the competition just to earn back her trust. He was going to use it on her if he won. The others that played were Ashley, Will, Lauren, and Ava. Ava was chosen randomly. It was great for Will because everyone knew how close they are. They all believed Ava would use veto to save Will, and Ashley even told her that she wouldn't mind that happening because again it would mean Keanu goes on the block. Lauren did end up keeping her promise in the end. She threw the game. The winner of the veto competition was Veto. She came in with the fastest time. Lauren was second. Ashley was third. Morgan winning veto meant she took herself off the block and that Vinny couldn't prove his loyalty. He will try again because he's Vinny the Lip. He always knows what to say to get out of a tough spot. Lauren could have won that competition and she threw it so that she could backdoor Keanu in what she thought was a bloodless way. But after Morgan took herself off the block, Keanu was nominated. He played nice and the truth is that he was going to target her now. Lauren made an enemies when she really didn't want to tonight.